I guess I'm live. Hey, what's going on? Usually I have that there. But what is going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here with the man, the myth, the 33 life path. Gary, the numbers guy. What's up, man?
I'm doing well. How about yourself, brother?
Doing not too shabby, man. Got you in sunny Las Vegas for something, right? I think I saw you on Twitter just shitting on Caesars, which was hilarious to me.
Well, I mean, listen. Here's the thing. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Right.
It's it's a big town, but it's a Midwest town. Not much flash. I used to come out to Vegas for 10 years and thinking, wow, this architecture. Wow, look at these buildings. Then I moved down to Miami. I live in Sunny Isles now,
right.
And you come back to Vegas, it's not the same feeling. This shit looks like a dump now. So again, nothing personal. I love Vegas. I spend a majority. I think of the 3 top cities I've been in my life. I spend about second most of my life in Vegas. But the fact of the matter is, this ain't no Miami.
Right. I mean, this was. I mean, we definitely one of the reasons I chose this over here was basically because a little closer to home and stuff, as well as. I liked it is that it's open really late night and stuff. It's like a lot of 24-hour places. I'm a night owl.
You remember how this was before the pandemic?
This was before the pandemic. It hasn't recorded, but at the same time, Miami as well. Like it is. I feel like I always say Vegas is sort of like a Disneyland party town versus like Miami's an actual party, right? But I'm also joined by the man, myth, the legend, Charlie. What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm not sure which camera.
Yeah, I can't tell.
I'm like, which camera are we on right now? I don't know, but we'll go with one of them. Are we with this one? Okay. Sweet. So, yeah, no, it's good to be here and good to talk to Gary. I've seen like 5 minutes of Gary's content in the past. I've heard a lot about you, which is a lot of different opinions.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Not all positive, I bet.
Oh no, not all. But I'm just kind of curious, where this is kind of goes today and everything. And I'm just curious to kind of learn about it a little bit.
We're gonna put on a show, brother.
Right. So you are the man of numerology.
Well,
the entire thing, basically.
I didn't discover numerology.
Right.
There was other numerologists before me. Pythagoras is the one who gets the most credit for it.
Right.
But if we're going to be honest, I'm the one who spread numerology to hundreds of millions of people worldwide. So I think it is safe to say that I am the godfather of numerology, at least modern day numerology.
Modern day, yeah. No, and that's definitely true because maybe you can speak to this, right? Because it's. The space, the numerology, astrology, all this is pretty like dominated by women.
Yeah, and like I said before we started this podcast, man, this has always been dominated by women, but I ain't no bitch. So when it comes down to it, I'm not going to do the same feminine garbage that these people do. You have to understand. There's a reason they put astrology next to the funny pages,
right.
Because they want to make it look like a joke. The fact of the matter is, numerology, astrology is real. It's the practitioners who are the jokes. You understand? If someone is playing basketball and they can't put a ball through a hoop, it's not the game's problem. It's the guy who's playing the game. So that's what people have to understand. The top of any level is going to be extremely good at what they do. And, it is what it is.
Damn right. So obviously this is a crypto show and stuff like that. I mean, and you had people. I mean, it's one thing that you were telling us in the background before we started is that you told your guys to sell in 2022.
100%. I told every one of GG33 members, and there's about 3,000 of us right now.
Okay.
But I told every single one to get out of crypto before 2022 hit, and there's a reason I did that.
Lay it on me. I want to hear this.
This is a crypto show.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's drop some knowledge. So when you look at crypto. Ethereum, USDC, when they send all those addresses, it all starts with the OX.
Right.
OX is ox. Okay. Now here's the thing. 2021, when that market hit top and it's never recovered since, that was the year of the ox. So they were actually telling you in a hidden way that the ox was going to be the top. That's why I told all my people to get out, and no one else saw it coming because I know people were taking L's in 2022. That's the problem.
Yeah.
People always think the good times are going to last forever. That's not how the game works. They thought that in the dot-com crash. They thought that during the savings and loans crisis in the 80s.
Right.
What you have to understand is people have short-term memories. Even with all this technology we have now, people have short-term memories. So they got them with the savings and loans. They got them with the internet. And now they're going to get them with crypto because I personally believe 90-95% of these cryptos are going to be gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want to go on that, Charlie? Because
I mean, we're kind of above the same idea here with crypto. Is like it's like the early internet, right?
Yeah.
Most of these projects are like websites like pets.com. They're going to go by the wayside. Some will be Yahoo, where they're
Yes.
good for a while and then they go away. So yeah, it's like all the shit needs to get weeded out every 4 years in order to kind of like make this industry anew again. But one of the things I was kind of curious about was what we were talking about a little bit earlier with this, which is, so you told everybody to get out in the year of the ox. I got you. In terms of where you're at now with crypto. So what are you talking about right now with crypto? Because it's always one of those industries. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, of course. This is what I think. I think the Fed coin's coming.
Yep.
And whenever you have a new gangster, much stronger, more powerful gangster is moving in on the block, that means all the small gangsters are going to start taking L's.
Yes.
They're going to start getting double tapped. So what I see is the government moving in, and slowly but surely these little cryptos are going to die. Then it's going to move on to the bigger middle ones. Ethereum, I think, is here to stay.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. Because if you look at Ethereum, their logo is the Illuminati pyramid. So that's a good indication that these guys are gonna continue to be in the game. Ethereum's one of my favorites. I personally like Zcash.
Privacy coin.
And the reason I like privacy coins is, listen, we don't live in China, okay? If someone has your basically your Bitcoin address, they can go down the list and see everyone you sent money to, what you spent. Listen, this ain't that type of game. We Americans, I'm not sure how you Chinese and foreign people like it. We Americans like our fucking privacy. So we're going to need a privacy coin. And when you look at all the privacy coins, Monero, a few others, Zcash is by far the most superior to all of them. Edwin Snowden backs it. And I really believe from a numerology perspective, Zcash was founded on the 28th. 28 is the number of wealth. Musk is born on the 28th. Bill Gates is born on the 28th. So I do think that one right there has a lot of potential in the future.
Right.
Interesting.
I will say this, though, about stablecoins is they've gone out of the way to really hurt them. They've always worked. Like Monero is like still, I would say, king right now, but Zcash, knowing the background of Zcash, they created a lot of the technologies that's trying to be implemented into Ethereum today. They just don't get a lot of credit for it.
Monero, you can basically crack that because I believe Monero's code, and I could be wrong, so if I am, please correct me, but I think it's basically has a combination of 10. They basically send 10, like, and
it's like
nine
ring
or
signature.
9 are dummy signals and 1 is real. You're telling me 10%? Man, listen, I think some people could crack that thing. So I don't think it's that secure. Zcash is secure.
Right.